Welcome everybody, I'm Melanie from Graphic Haven. Today I'm going to show you an AI tool I found online that'll help generate brand names, company names, any kind of unique name or trademark that you want to use in your company. Sometimes it can be really tedious and time consuming, starting that brainstorming process from scratch. This website can give you a really good head start and maybe get your creative juices flowing without having to sink a lot of money into a creative team. So the primary parent company is called brandmark.io. I'm actually going to cover some of their other tools as well in other videos because they have a lot of neat stuff to offer and it's really easy to use. But the one we're going to talk about specifically today is called Namelix. We can just go to namelix.com. That brings you right to the tool right away. We don't have to go digging through their website. You would start adding in some keywords about your business to describe for the AI module what makes you special, what makes you unique, and what you're trying to provide for your customers. So let's say we are selling some work boots for ranchers. We click generate. Next, it brings us to a screen where we can narrow down the results if we want. If you're specifically looking for a brand name, we can filter down the results to that type of usage case, short phrase, if maybe we're looking for a slogan to go with our company and explain what's going on. I normally just click auto because you never know what's going to come up and maybe spark your imagination or lead to another kind of frame of thought. So keeping it kind of broad and open, I'm going to click auto, but feel free to filter down if you know specifically the type of results you'd like to see. Next, we see randomness. So this means how obscure and creative you want the platform to be. So if we're not really open to any crazy suggestions, you'd click low. I really want it to say ranch and boots in it. Or if you're open to be a little more abstract, similar terms for ranchers and boots and footwear, you would go on the high end. Obviously, medium is a good middle of the road option to keep it contained yet creative without getting too oddball from your results. So I'm going to go medium and click next. Brand info is our opportunity to tell the generator more about our business. So we can say maybe like it's family owned, opened in 1998, located in Texas. This last option at the bottom that says check domains is really handy if this is your company name that you're looking for. It can also go ahead and start researching some of the databases like GoDaddy to see if there's a URL associated with your name that is available. So this is really tricky when you're coming up with company names. Sometimes that domain is already taken, so you'll be left with getting a little more creative or a longer domain name. So it's like your company name and you're in whatever state like Texas. Which can be tricky and not something you want to establish with your company. So it's just a handy tool to kind of go above and beyond creating a name and check that process off while we're at it, but I'm going to deselect that so we just focus on the company name. Maybe we're researching a product because we already have a company website and this is just going to be kind of living within subpages in that site. So I'll turn that off and that's all we have to do. We're going to click generate. I'm going to leave this in real time for you just so you can see how quickly it was to process. And it starts shooting out tons of examples for us right away. So it is taking that little bits of information that we included with what our kind of purpose in life was, a couple extra details about the business, and it started formulating these ideas for us. Now, whether AI is going to hit the result you want right out of the gate is kind of a gamble. I wouldn't put money on it if I were you, but it does at least start getting your ideas flowing of what you like and what you don't like. And when you find those kind of options, you are headed down a path to finding, I think, that perfect brand for your business. So let's scroll through some of these results. Obviously, some are pretty straightforward. Heartland Footwear, right to the point of kind of our location and the purpose of our business. Lone Star Workwear is also kind of nice. Maybe that's a better option for your business because you have long-term goals of expanding to more than just work boots. Maybe you want to bring in overhauls and work jackets and gloves and that sort of things that ranchers would be interested in. But as we scroll through, we can start seeing maybe some more creative options like the Ranch Boutique. Maybe it's more of a high-end luxury experience for your consumers. But it's a lot of different ideas. What I like about this tool as well is it gives you some typeface and color combinations to get your ideas flowing for what that final logo will look like as well. So even if you don't like the name Tough Text, but you like the way the typography is on it, you like the clean font, you like that it's thin, you like the black background with the light text, that's all details that you can give your graphic designer or your marketing agency in order to get that logo started and save a lot of time on finding out where your interests lie or what you think feels like a good fit for your brand. The old school way of coming up with a brand name can be pretty tedious and time consuming, writing down all the words and want to associate with your product, bringing up thesource.com to look for other words that you couldn't think of that mean the same thing, seeing if it's already kind of used out there, then going into, what kind of vibe you want with the font. This Namelix website condenses a lot of that down for you into the same process. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They're not paying me for this video. I just think it's a really neat tool. It's free to use. This is really great for small businesses working with a really tight marketing budget. If you don't have, the funds to necessarily just hand this all off to an ad agency paying for hours and hours of, their creative time, you can do a lot of that legwork in a matter of minutes with this tool. If there's any AI tools that you found online that help with your marketing and advertising efforts, put them in the comments below. I'd love to see kind of what's out there, what you found helpful, and I'll be back with more videos as well, sharing stuff I've found, as well as other marketing tips and tricks to make this easier for everybody. Plus, be sure to subscribe here, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you can find Graphic Haven, because we'll be providing a lot of free resources, whether you're a small business or a big business. We want to help make marketing easier for you. And if you need any more help beyond those resources, feel free to give us a call. We're happy to work with you and just kind of talk through the situation and see how we can help.